Well, welcome back again. So we'll be continuing with the story from where we left from last time. And as you can see here, we have a memory verse, Luke chapter 2, verse 52. And it says, Jesus grew in wisdom and in favor with God and all the people. So I think as you can, if you watched the past videos, I grew in favor and with all people. So I got the passport, and after the passport, we started our journey.
Yes, for sure, by God's grace, you want God's favor, let me say. Maybe God saw his determination, focus, and eagerness. And as for me also as a mother, I was looking at it from a place of why should I leave him behind? And for sure, look at the COVID that found us out there. I think I always thank God that he got his passport, and so that was a very good thing. Yeah, so after getting our passports, what we did the next thing is to look for the flights. My good Lord. So we, yeah, we were very excited. At that time, he was how old?
I think 8.
Yeah, he was 8 years. He was 8 years old. So we went to look for the flight agencies and all that, so that when we start our journey to the mission field. Yeah. So we went and we found that the flights were very expensive. Shout right. Yeah, the flights were very expensive. Yeah. So now when we found that the flights are very expensive, God's will and the purposes, remember, must be fulfilled. Yes. So we couldn't afford to pay the flights. So what did we do?
We went for plan B.
Sure, the plan B was we take the
buses.
So we went around walking to different offices, buses that travel from East Africa to South Africa, but we did not find any. So we had to connect from Kenya to Tanzania, from Tanzania to Zambia, from Zambia to Zimbabwe, Mozambique, to Swaziland, from Swaziland to South Africa. So yes, that now it was a very quick thing because he got his passport in August 2019, and by September 19th, 20th, we had swept out of the country. Yeah. So we went and found a bus that was we are not going to mention that bus, but yes, we found a very cool deal of a bus. Yes, that we traveled with from Kenya to
Tanzania.
We traveled with it from Kenya to Tanzania, whereby our first stop was Arusha, from Arusha to Dar. Now, the same bus that we traveled with from Kenya to Tanzania, Dar es Salaam, gave us to another company that was their own, or still their company, but in Tanzania. So this bus took us up to a border called Tuduma. Tuduma border, that is now in the side of Zambia. So from there, they were very good. They had good services. The conductor got us the taxi that was affordable. Of course, when you're traveling, as long as you're given good services, you don't demand too much, you know. So we were given to a taxi driver who took us to the other side of Zambia. Now there at the border, we have been hearing people bribe to cross over the borders, you know. So yeah, we had passports, so and we saw people are giving money, and we are like, is this bribing or paying? Now we didn't know what is what. So me, with all my little wisdom, you know, I put some, say $20 in his passport, and he took to the counter. And then he looked at the boy and asked him, where's your mom? She's here. So what are you doing, Mama? I said, I'm a missionary. I'm going for missions field in outside my country. Oh, no, sure. She returned our money and she stamped our passport. Yes. So that's how we closed the border of Zambia. And we didn't pay anything. So if people bribe me, I don't, you know, because I didn't. but I saw people doing it. Or the person who was taking the taxi driver maybe wanting to do some magic that I didn't know or I didn't understand. So being green into that field, I was doing what I see other people doing. But this officer, immigration officer in Zambia, Bonda, between Tuduma, there is a name that is given from the other side of Zambia, gave back our $20 to my son, and we proceeded. So I don't know whether people pay bribes or not, because I did not. Anyway, so we got another bus that was very stinky. Ooh. I think that bus was carrying fish.
And poop.
Anyway, yes. Anyway, yeah. So we traveled with that bus from that Bunda to capital city of Zambia, which is
Lusaka.
Yeah, Lusaka. And in Lusaka, we boarded the buses. These ones, we may mention them. They are called Shalom buses. Yeah, so we boarded into those buses. Those were super cool. Yeah. And the guys were very honest. The seats were comfortable. Everything was amazing. So those were like hard planes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had the plane. Yeah, so we traveled with them from Lusaka. We lived it as Kenyans, we lived it as Lusaka, but for Zambia, when you get to that side, you say Lusaga. Say Lusaga. You say Lusaga. So we took those buses to a place called Pemba. Pemba is southern part of Zambia, whereby we were able to go and land in a certain college that was our stepping stone. So we went there and we found the lecturers and the students waiting for us. They ushered us, they took us to the college, and we were hosted by one student. My good Lord, pastors, we need to be delivered. That one I will skip for another day. So, yeah, we stayed there, we painted the room that was supposed to be ours, we put the beddings, and we started off the life in Zambia. We did missions for 4 months in Zambia. It was amazing, crazy, adventurous, a lot of experiences, a lot of challenges, but through God, we managed to maneuver.
Amen.
Next episode, we will be telling you about our hosting gospel school and the experiences he got into those schools, and now we moved from Zambia to Zimbabwe and all that. Happy New Year! Enjoy yourselves. We love you people.